Hi guys, how are you today? So we got a couple stories that I wanted to run past you guys. We're going to talk about Michael from Love After Lockup having a warrant issued out for his arrest. We're going to talk about Julia from 90 Day Fiance and her answer when she was asked, "What is life like on the farm?" And then we're going to talk about Lisa and Usman's divorce being final. Okay, so let's get into the most serious one. That will be Michael. Now, do you guys remember Michael got arrested last month on several counts of child neglect? And I thought that was bad. No, it gets worse than that. You're thinking it gets worse than that? It gets worse than that. He had a previous arrest before that, back in July of 2020. So back in July, he had a previous serious arrest. He was arrested and charged with possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, DUI, resisting arrest, disregarding traffic lanes, following too closely, careless driving, restrictions of alcohol beverages, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, receiving stolen goods. Unauthorized use is his girlfriend said that he took the car and did not bring it back. It was a rental car. It led to a whole bunch of things. She ended up having to pay, I think it was like $27,000 because they said that the rental was damaged. Okay, that's serious. Okay, so right there, I probably would have got my act together because these are serious charges. And don't forget, Michael is an ex felon. So these are really serious. But then a month later, 2 months later, he gets arrested for this child neglect. Anyway, so the reason that a warrant was issued for his arrest is because he didn't show up to court for the arrest in 2020. That long list of things he was arrested for, he did not show up. This isn't good, Michael. It is not good. I mean, Michael's going from bad to worse. I mean, now I'm really worried for Michael. Think about it, guys. Out of everyone from that cast that has went back to prison, he is looking at the most time. This isn't a joke. Michael is in deep, deep trouble. Now, when they showed the aired the episode, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, possibly three. He didn't show up for custody when he was supposed to go to court with Sarah, who was being very amicable with him at the time. He didn't show up. He partied with the woman the night before and, had a good time and overslept. Michael's being really, really immature and he's going to pay the price. This is serious. He needs to turn himself in. Get a lawyer first. This is what I was do what I would do if I was Michael. I would get a lawyer, get an attorney, say, there's a warrant out for my arrest. What's the best way to approach this? Do you call and try to make a plea deal before? I mean, it's serious. Michael needs to take this serious. So right now, and not only is there a warrant issued for his arrest, but you're on a television show where people recognize you. This isn't good, Michael. You need to get to an attorney immediately and try to resolve this. And even when you do resolve this one arrest case that took place July 2020, then there's the child neglect thing. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a lost cause that most definitely he's going back to prison, but I would say 97% chance that he will be back in jail. I mean, this is bad, Michael. Oh gosh. I mean, getting arrested for anything being an ex felon is serious. And this is more than serious. I don't even have a word for it. I'll keep you guys posted on the story. That's the best that I can do with this at this point. But Michael's in deep trouble. It's not good, people. Let's move on to 90 Day Fiance. Okay, so Julia from God, what is her? She's the girl from Russia. They live in Virginia, Dinwoody, Virginia, on a farm. Brandon. She's the one that's dating Brandon with the weird parents. Okay, they are weird, weird, weird. I did a video on it yesterday. How the audience, they're not feeling the parents. They think they're psycho crazy, and then also accuse them of having their animals in squalor, for a better word. Check that video out. I just did it yesterday. But now today, she's on Instagram Live, and people are asking her, "What do you think about life on the farm?" She said she couldn't answer the questions because she wasn't allowed to talk about it.
About number three, because I can't tell where does I stay right now, what I'm doing right now. And episode three, yeah, this moment I feel like, oh my god, what is it near me?
Who said you couldn't talk about it? What? Huh? What? You can't talk about it. There's a big difference between being on having an NDA where you can't talk about the upcoming episodes, but you can't talk about what life is like on the farm. What do you do when you wake up every morning? Okay, Julia, if you say so. I mean, that's a very odd reaction. This leads me to believe different things. Okay. I'm thinking that they are stuck on that damn farm and she is miserable as hell. That's what I'm thinking, people. I mean, when you can't answer a basic question of what is life like on the farm, then I have to think the worst. I'm thinking you guys are miserable and can't get the hell out of there away from them creepy parents. Now, I'm not throwing shade at the parents. Listen, I'm not the only one that thinks they are extremely, okay, people, extremely odd. Just ask Perry. Perry, he can't stop talking about these parents and how weird they are. I mean, and then when they asked her, do you guys still live there? She just didn't answer at all. She said, that's a good question.
Good question.
Good question. What? What the hell does that mean? Are you saying you can't talk about that either? I don't know what's going on, guys. It's leading me to believe she is trapped on this damn farm, miserable as hell, and there's nothing that she can do about it. Even though she spoke positive of her in-laws yesterday, I'm not buying it, people. I'm not buying it. We have to talk about it in the comment section. Now let's talk about Lisa and Usman. Well, it's official, guys. These two are officially divorced. And let me tell you, this is the best news I've heard in a decade, okay? An entire decade. This is the best news. These two were not meant to be together. Do you guys remember the torturous season we went through? They were bickering, going back and forth. This one called this one a scammer. The other one called this one a scammer. Who cares? It was too much. I could not take it. And then yesterday, Usman went on some publicity tour. That's what I'm going to call it. Going around saying that he didn't know that Lisa was living with another man. Usman, I see things haven't changed. You're still lying. You knew that Lisa was living with another man because we all told you. We did multiple videos about it. I mean, oh my God. Why is he dredging up old things? No one cares. At the end of the day, the bottom line is these two are done. Okay, over. No more. Thank goodness. These were the two people that were never meant to be together. Now maybe we can all get some peace now. I mean, we had to endure Usman going on a tour yesterday, interviewing with this one and that one, and then giving his side of the story. But he could have saved himself a trip, because if he would have called me, I would have told him, Usman, no one cares. No one cares about you or Lisa anymore. We're just happy that it's over. It's done. So all of the things that he was saying yesterday, trying to get his point across, I don't know, was he looking for sympathy? Was he trying to tell his side of the story when no one actually cared? I don't know. He just wasted a day in his life trying to convince us that this one's a scam, that she's really a scammer, and I've heard her say that he's really a scammer. At the end of the day, no one cares. Okay, we're just glad that it's over. Hopefully for life. Don't ever contact her again. She has no reason to contact you. And can we all go back to peace now? I mean, this is the best news. At least that's how I feel about it. But as I say in every video, we all have our different opinions, and that just happens to be mine. We got a lot to talk about, people, today in the comments section. Let's start out with Michael. Does anyone agree with me? Michael is looking at a long prison sentence. If you ask me, that's just my opinion. I mean, you're already an ex-felon, all of these charges, you having a warrant out for your arrest, it just doesn't look good. And I fear that it's going to end up in a lengthy prison term. But let me know what you think about it. And then let's talk about Julia. Is it just me, people, or do you think she is captive, held captive on that damn farm in Dimwitty? Why couldn't she answer a basic question, which is, what is life like on the farm? I don't know. It looks very suspicious to me. And I have to tell the truth. Those parents are creepy, strange, weird. And so we need to make sure that she's not held captive. Unless you have another theory, let me know what you think in the comments section. And then let's talk about Lisa and Usman. Is everyone overjoyed like I am? This is finally over, people. It is done. Or is anyone out there sad about this situation? Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. Also, if you haven't already hit that like button, don't forget to do that. It does wonders for my video. Also, if you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, don't forget to do that. I'll meet you guys in the comment section. Lots to talk about today. Bye for now.